everyone, it's Awak Kuier. I want to say a big thank you for all the fans for sending me a lot of questions, so here we go. The first question, what's your typical day? How much hours are you dedicated to basketball? From Valeria. I mean, it depends on what type of day we have, but usually it'll be one practice and it'll be almost like 3 hours in the gym, or then if we have double practice, then it's like 1 hour in the morning and then 2 hours in the afternoon. But other than that, I think at home maybe I'll watch some games, so I also dedicate to basketball in that way. But other than that, I have 2 children at home. I have 1 dog and 1 cat, so they take a lot of my time too. Did you tell him to stop bothering you? Oh my God. Kairo, you so bad for no reason. How do you rate the rivalry against Skio? From Davide, 10 out of 10. I think it's a game that always gets me excited. I'm super excited. Every game against Skio has been like tight, so it's been making me like super anxious and like nervous. Oh, this is sweet. No question, but you are my favorite basketball player ever. Sara Bejedi. Ah, this is my best friend actually, so this is sweet. You're my favorite player too, Sarah. Love you.
Yeah. Twin. Ooh, stupid. Yes.
Awak, how was your debut in EuroLeague Women? From Joel. It was nerve-wracking. I think I always wanted to play in EuroLeague, so playing the first game was like super exciting, but also I was very nervous, but it went well. I think I was happy about my performance, and I'm happy that we won. I think that was the most important part, so yeah, it was great. Okay, there's a lot of questions. What did you feel when you won the championship last season? From Janae or Jaina. I felt great. I think that has been my goal for the past 4 seasons that I've played in Italy. So to finally get that one thing that you always wanted, it was a great feeling, and I was super happy, and seeing my teammates happy too just made me even more happy. Okay, what's the strangest thing they made you do as a rookie in the WNBA? From Giovanni. Strangest thing? It's a good question. You know, like when you have birthdays, everybody would go in a line, and then you have to like run through the line, and they would hit your ass like so bad. That was like the strangest thing that I ever had to do. I was like, why is this a birthday gift or a celebration? So I think that was the strangest one. When did you start to play basketball, and did you play other sports before basketball? From Gaia. I started playing basketball around 11. I think I was turning 12 years old. And I played track and field before basketball. I really liked track and field. I think I like the fact that I was able to do a lot of things inside of track and field, so yeah. Who are your closest friends? From Marzia Tagliamento. She put the last name there too. But I mean, of course, you. I would say Mariella, of course, Sarah, Celia. I think I have a really big group of close friends, so I'm very lucky. What's your dream for your future? From Georgia. I mean, I think I want to accomplish a lot of things in basketball, but outside of basketball, I feel like I always wanted to live in a farm and have a lot of animals. I love animals, so that's my future dream outside of basketball. And then in basketball, I would love to win the EuroLeague title. Play, I think, as long as possible and achieve a lot of great things. What teammates have you made the most friends in Venice? From Victoria. I think my whole team. I think I've been very lucky to have such great girls in my team that like I feel close to everyone, and we always have so much fun. I feel like that's something that you can see just watching us play or like interact with each other. So I would say my whole team. I think I love all of them. Okay, let's see. When you were a child, did you dream to become like this, or you had other thoughts? From Pau. I think when I was a child, I just wanted to be outside and play. I think that was something that I always just wanted to do. I have so many brothers and they would play any type of sport. I think I always just wanted to play something, but I think I'm very lucky to be in this position and be able to play in Venice right now, but like play basketball as a professional. And I think I'm more grateful for where I'm at. And I think about if I had other thoughts, I think when I start being serious about basketball, like basketball was the only thought for me. Do you dunk? From Georgia. And of course I dunk. If you watch me, you should know this.
Awak Kuier going for the dunk.
The first time I dunked was actually when I was like 15 years old.
Shot from three-point range straight away. Byers gets it up to Leslie. What's she gonna do? She dunked it for the first time in WNBA history. Someone has dunked in a game. It's Lisa Leslie with the dunk. And look at the reaction.
I saw Lisa Leslie dunking. We was watching like a video of her dunking, and then my friend was like, "Oh my God, like you tall like her, like you should try to dunk." And I remember we was just playing around, and I tried the first time, I couldn't get it, but then I like practiced it a little bit, and then I was able to do it, and I was really, really happy about it. Continue. Okay. What do you like the most about Italy? From Plauto? Okay. Ooh, this is a good question. I feel like you cannot hate Italy. It's impossible. The food is great, the people is great, the culture is great. It's different from what I'm used to, but I think I've found the best part of the Italian culture. So everything, I think. I love playing here. I mean, I played here 5 seasons, so. Which one you love the most, making threes or blocking shots? From Simo. Ooh, this is a good question. I think, ooh, this is a hard one. Probably making threes, because I feel like making threes is easier to do. Blocking is a bit harder, but also blocking is nice because when you block a shot, it's like gets everybody hype and you like get a little bit of momentum, so.
Si cerca di battere Kuier, la stoppata.
In difesa arriva l'aiuto con la stoppata di Kuier.
But you do get a momentum from threes too. Ooh, this is a hard one. I'm gonna just say making threes.
Cool. He's doing a different stuff.
Okay. What motivated you to reach your goals? When did you realize you achieved them? From Matilde. I think what motivated me to reach my goals was my family. My family has always supported me a lot, and having a big family has always been something where I feel like I've had a lot of people that have my back. So my family, for sure, I think they're always like there for me, even though they cannot maybe come here and watch the games because they're obviously occupied with their lives, but they always make me feel like I'm supported and they care about me. When you win a championship, that's really like when you, I feel like, achieve something good. And probably also being drafted to the WNBA, I think being so young, I didn't think that I would be able to get the opportunity to get drafted so young. So I think those two things that made me feel like I achieved something. How does it feel to have the funniest young teammates of the whole world? Love you, Matilde Villa. I love it. Mati is actually the funniest one. Like she laughs about everything. She's one of them that just like is funny without trying, you know? And I love her laugh. She's always so happy and giggly, so. Love you too, Mati. Okay, what is your favorite move on the court? From Tonio. Favorite move? Probably the up and under. I feel like that's something that it comes to me most naturally. So yeah, the up and under. Oh, but I'm telling everybody my secrets. No, now next time they scouted me, they're like the up and under. Who is your favorite player from men and women? I think from men, I would probably say Giannis Antetokounmpo was one of my favorite players for men. And for women, I have quite a lot. I really love how Emma Miesemann plays. I like Candice Parker, Brianna Stewart, Aja Wilson. There's a lot of great women players there. They're all my favorites, so yeah. What memories do you have of Ragusa from Ale? I have a lot of good memories from Ragusa. I think starting my career in Ragusa was something that I didn't realize how lucky I was. I was able to play in a city where everybody loved me and they accepted me, and all my teammates were great. The city was amazing. The food was amazing. So I think looking back, I just like see how lucky I was and how great that place was. So Ragusa will always have a part in my heart. What grade do you give yourself in speaking Italian, and what are the first words you learned in Italian from Marco? What grade? You know, it's funny that they say speak in Italian because I don't speak Italian. I only understand Italian. So I'll probably give myself like 2.5 out of 5 because I think I'm able to understand everything, but just the language is not coming out of my mouth. I don't know why. And what are the first words you learned in Italian? Probably ciao, come stai, tutto bene, buongiorno. I think the basic ones. How about Caitlin Clark from Simona? I actually never got to play against Caitlin. She started in the W 1 year after I just stopped it for a little bit. But I think she's an amazing player. I think she's bringing a lot of good publicity to the women's basketball, and I think it's always great to see how players that come from college are able to come to the WNBA and do so good. So I think she's a great player. Which player has impressed you the most in Italy? From Julia. Oh, this is a good one. I want to say Quiñones. I think watching her play, like I used to play against her since I played in Ragusa, and seeing her develop into a player that she is, I think that's something that impressed me a lot, and I think she deserves her flowers. She's a great player, and I can't wait to see how she develops in the future. What is the most beautiful play you have ever made in Italy? From Lorenzo. Most beautiful play? I don't know. Well, I'm just saying one that I just remember from. No, oh my God, what am I talking about? Dunking, duh.
Schiacciata di Kuier!
Obviously. Okay, two more. Here we go. Will you ever learn to play burraco? From Giorgio. I mean, I don't know. I have to ask my teammates for that. I feel like they need to teach me to do that. But hopefully, the way I see my teammates play like 5 to 10 hours, I think it has to be a fun game. So hopefully, very competitive. Okay, last question. What are your 3 favorite things about Venice? From Roberto. This is a good question. For sure, the city. I think having the luxury to go to Venice whenever we want is, I think, amazing. Venetian culture. I think that's something that's way different from other parts of Italy. And playing in Venice, you know. I think my time here in Venice has been really good, and even when you win, it's even better. So yeah, those 3 things. Maybe I'll just give a like.